These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Yo, Crimson Knights, how is everybody doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope that you are doing well. Good to see everybody, and welcome. Leah Hyde in the chat, along with Sabyasachi. Again, hope that you guys are doing well. Streaming schedule's been a little bit different this week. We're streaming tonight on Thursday. Not going to be streaming tomorrow because the Crimson Wife is going to be going on a trip for the next week after tomorrow. So we all want to hang out with the Crimson Wife tomorrow night before she leaves town for a while. We're excited to be here with you, Crimson Knights, tonight. And in the last stream on Tuesday, we left off in Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33, major cliffhanger. Feels like we're about to get a pretty big secret revealed, a new revelation in the game. I don't know what it's going to be. I haven't watched streams. I haven't read ahead. You know, I don't know what's coming. So we'll discover this together in this blind playthrough of Expedition 33. Excited to check it out with you guys tonight. So good to see you guys. Welcome. Glad to hear that Sabi is doing great. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. I've been tired the past couple days. Had a couple just, you know, kind of not bad, but just like long days at work. Kind of maybe a little bit tired, but doing well. Doing well. Welcome, Dogpool. How's it going, man? Simon said, Crimson, have you heard the GTA 6 killer game called Mind's Eye? Oh my gosh. I saw some clips of people who were like had sponsored streams to play Mind's Eye, and it was just like a joke. Yikes. Leah said, I'm doing better. Got sick 4 times earlier, but I'm doing better. Oh, man. Jeez, Leah. I mean, I'm glad you're doing better, but you're a strong person, Leah. You got plenty of challenges, you know, with your health and everything, but you just keep on going and you keep a positive attitude. It's inspiring. It really is. Tonight, because I'm feeling a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy, decided to go with some G Fuel. I haven't actually been drinking G Fuel quite as much these days. But decided to bust some out. We've got Sour Phaseberry tonight to help power our stream. I've got it in my A-Drive Pokemon-inspired shaker. Last night I stayed up too late last night because I was like within range to finish my book that I've been reading, Warbreaker. And I stayed up pretty late when I was tired. Like I kept staying up and reading and reading. Got very close, but finally I was like, I gotta go to bed. So this afternoon, the kids were watching a movie and I polished the book off. So finish Warbreaker. I am slowly but surely making my way through the Cosmere collection by Brandon Sanderson. And there's all these different kind of books or series that are almost separate and yet somehow all linked together in this greater like galaxy. So it's all these different worlds and their own stories and histories, but they're all in the same galaxy, so it's all part of the Cosmere. And there's some kind of crossovers between some of the different books. So I had no idea about all this till Citrian told me on stream. Blew my mind. And now I'm like even more hooked on all these books. So I'm really enjoying it. I already started the next book, Elantris. And that puts me maybe about halfway through the overall series so far. Or maybe I'm more like a third of the way through the overall series, but enjoying it for sure. Leah said, my mom and my stepdad went to Golden Corral. Every time I go to Golden Corral, I end up running to the bathroom getting sick, and I don't understand what Golden Corral puts in their food to get me sick. Leah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you should stop going there. you should stop eating their food. Call me crazy. Nah, the Crimson wife and I for years have been getting Applebee's like every date night, every Saturday for years. We would order Applebee's and, you know, we get like some burgers, some appetizers, whatever. And it's good. It's decent. You know, there's an Applebee's near us. I know I'm sounding like an old person right now, but like, it's, you know, whatever. We order that food, but every night after eating Applebee's, we like are restless. We can't sleep. We like sweat at night. And we realize like we're just so overloaded on salt from Applebee's food and appetizers that like we literally can't sleep at night. We don't feel good. So like, it tastes good, but we should probably stop eating this. So we'll still eat it occasionally, but I think we've really pulled back on, and we're not getting like sick, but we're just like not feeling good, not sleeping well. But we're like, we gotta find someplace else to be eating, because this food is, eating this at night, it's not good to eat before we're trying to go to bed. So we cut Applebee's out. They're out. Eat something else. We really like to eat sushi. Sushi is good because it's clean, it's tasty. I don't know if it's like healthy, but it's not unhealthy. You know, sushi's a decent food to eat. So that's more what we go for now on our date nights. Sabi said, Crimson, I've decided what my sub night will be. It will be gaming trailer and gameplay clips reactions. All right. Sounds good. I'm excited about that. Sabi also said BRB, so he'll come back and say that I didn't read his comment and that I've DC'd from chat. Typical Sabi. All right. I want to get into this game because I want to know what the heck the secret is. I want the revelations. What could it be, Crimson Knights? Also, I think I got my Stream Deck issues figured out from the last time. For some reason, the update to Stream Deck deleted one of my Streamlabs plugins for the Stream Deck. And so none of my buttons were working on the last stream, and I had to do everything manually. So I found the plugin that it deleted, reinstalled it, and it automatically restored all the buttons that weren't working. So thank goodness. Verso and Mael, they're together, but apparently this might be dangerous or not good.
Good stuff.
Remember the last stream, Luna was like, oh my gosh, we have to go help her. And then Monoko was like, oh, he'll never hurt her. He would never hurt her. So I don't know what's going on. I think we're gonna discover some secrets about both Verso and Mael in very short order here. We'll see. Leah said, I went to Walmart and I bought me a new CD player Jambox for all my new CDs, and I bought me a new CD today, Journey's Greatest Hits. Oh my gosh. The classics, Leah. But you know how old we sound talking about CDs, because kids these days don't even know what that is. I was actually thinking about, oh, you know why? I was thinking about CDs today, this morning, because the Crimson Kid had a CD in his backpack, and I was like, where the heck did this come from? And they used the CD in an art project and like were drawing all over it, and it was just part of this like art project that he did. He probably doesn't even know what it is. I bet you my son just thinks it's like an art supply and doesn't even realize that that used to be used to play like music and games and movies. I bet he doesn't even know.
Radiance away. Not impressed.
Ah! I don't like missing gradients, man. It always makes me so mad.
Ready to strike.
We continue. Verso, what's the treasure?
I said there was treasure.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
Wait, so hold on a second. This a dead end over here?
Great.
Chroma. But anyway, Dogpool. How you doing, man? You said howdy, and then that's all we heard from you, man. How you doing? one-shot. Oh, jeez.
Great.
Here we go. Incoming.
I know you're here. I was just wondering how you're doing, Dogpool. That's all.
We're a pretty good team. Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
Okay, now Verso just disappeared.
Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Lune.
I'm still here. Don't worry. Vessel runs off all the time. He don't ditch me in Manuka. He'll be back.
That's what he said. Alright, let's go back up this way. Oh, you can just open it. Old key used, okay.
Melanie.
Survivor.
5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival is...
Oh, whoops. Journal from a civilian fracture survivor. Hold on, kind of mad about that though. I accidentally clicked a button.
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault.
Sorry for the repetition a little
All
bit,
adults
Crimson
have
Knights, but I
taken
want to
up
hear the
arms,
whole
but
thing.
I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but that's because most die before we can get to them. I guess I'm living out of pure stubbornness at this point. Survival isn't really survival anymore. Everyone's so quiet lately. Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
That's sad. Actually, let's heal my party. Dogpool said, I'm good. I got a new chair. Got a Secret Labs chair. Ooh. How is it, Dogpool? Like, are you liking it? Does it feel comfortable? Oh my gosh, I thought this was gonna go down. It goes back up. Can I fall all the way down? No. Ah. Alright, so I shouldn't have skipped this. I thought I was gonna jump all the way down, and that's why I kind of skipped it. I've never sat in a Secret Labs chair, but I guess I've wondered, like, are they actually comfortable, or, you know, I don't know. Are they more just, like, gimmicky almost? So hopefully it is comfortable. Okay. That didn't go well.
Okay.
I missed again. My goodness. Alright, now I gotta heal myself again. That's annoying. Dogpool said, yeah, it's good. So far, we'll see in a few months. Most chairs are good if you sit in them. Takes a while to get them broke in and how long they'll last. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so I can't go down that way.
Perfect.
That upswing always gets me, unfortunately. Her Pierce attack looks very similar to the swords that are in the ground. I'm trying to think, like... I feel like I had... It wasn't a Secret Labs chair. It was a gaming-esque chair. Did I have one before? I did. I think I just sat in, like, those kind of gaming-esque chairs. I tried them out at, like... at Staples. They had a bunch that were built and you could sit in them, and I ended up feeling like the gaming-esque ones, I guess, weren't as good as just like the mesh chair that I ended up getting, which isn't as cool. Doesn't look as cool or feel as cool, but I guess I felt like I got better support from it. But Secret Labs is like a more legit brand. I can't block that upswing, man. There we go. I mean, if I can, as you can see, like, they die.
Time to hit it.
Alright, that wasn't bad. If I can parry everything, I kill them all.
Nice.
Auto rush. Apply rush for 3 turns on battle start. Anyway, hopefully I'm not annoying you with my conversation about chairs, dog. That is exciting. My question is, what colors did you get?
Finesse and grace.
Oh my gosh, I missed the last one. Ugh. Alright, let's just heal ourselves.
Ready to go.
just takes me off guard, dude.
Strike! Let's dance.
Okay, said I got black fabric. I don't like leather. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Black fabric's a good choice. I like your style, Dogpool. I did at work, I bought myself a black, I guess it's a black, like, leather. I don't think it's actually leather, but a black leather, like, kind of executive chair to more match the other chairs that are around the office.
Great.
Polished chroma catalyst. Looks like this building got cut in half. Finally. Didn't even die.
Ready to parry.
I finally got a gradient parry. I have to keep healing my party, though. Just one person. This is actually kind of difficult in a way. Like, playing as only Mael. Is there an item on the other side, too? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, I literally could have jumped this. Okay. Never mind. I feel like I'm being kind of dumb in the way that I'm exploring right now.
Oh, over there! That must be the place!
Mana's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
How do you know this place? What is your secret? I feel like this whole area is gonna be like some kind of boss battle or something. Is this gonna be a boss battle area later? Maybe not. Just feels like it. This looks like the Louvre. La Louvre. I feel like it's gonna turn out that, like, Mael is the paintress or something like that, somehow. I don't know how.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan? times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it?
I'd love to
Easier
know what you
betray
guys are
us
talking
by a
about.
villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
All right. Renoir, the father of Verso. Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. Oh god, that was
Spill some ink.
a terrible mistake. Alright, this was stupid.
Let's cover path.
So does silence eventually wear off or no?
Incoming.
Oh no. I pressed the wrong button. She's gone. Awesome. Okay, it does wear off.
I'm not angry. Disappointed.
Now! I almost fully blocked him, dude.
Here we go. Bring it on.
This family apart.
Oh, shoot. Was I supposed to jump there? What was I even supposed to do? This isn't going well, okay?
Let's carve a path. Target marked. Oh well.
Should be fighting by my side.
Boom, 5,000 damage off the mark. All right. Let's do Terror Quake.
Ready to evade.
Wait, what?
Damage.
I pressed R2 to dodge it. What? Gathers an incredible amount of chroma. I don't understand. I did a gradient attack. What the heck?
That's better. Oh well.
right as the gradient attack
Oh well.
happens.
Marked.
Petals start to gather around Renoir. Oh, I don't like that. I'm still just gonna do a gradient attack.
Let's carve a path. Radiance. Bring it on.
Summon strange masks. What the heck? Ouch! Okay, we've all been vanished. Send in reserve team. You know what? Sure. You guys will get the job done. I totally believe in you.
Your turn to shine.
The petals heal Renoir. Great. Oh my god. He's fully healed. Alright. Back south. It's over. Did he just say what lovely feet? Okay. Great. I love that I did so terribly. Gathers an incredible amount of chroma. Oh, okay.
Having a bit too much fun, eh?
Let's do Sealed Fate. Alright, let's see what we got. Is there anything where I can break him? Ruler Bash. But really it would be better if I... Oh, wait, no. Stalact Punches would be the good one. Alright, let's do that. Okay.
Ready?
Couldn't vanish him, because he was dead. Joke's on you. Wow. Alright, what are we on? We're on Agile now? know. Let's just do... Sure would be nice to break this guy. I mean, let's try. There we go. Alright, he broke. Now let's go ahead with a gradient attack on him. Alright, I think I just need to use healing tints. I think he also needs to just heal himself. Okay, Monoko is gone. Excellent. Alright, that was good. That was good. Foretell Twilight. Alright, let's go for... What should we do here? Let's go for high dark damage, maybe?
Lady Luck smiled today.
Alright. My reserve team actually got the job done. Sayel, probably my least favorite character, the one I understand the least, and we actually pulled it out. We got Malarum to level 10. Dogpool said he was about to take all your guys. Dude, I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe it. Is this gonna be a Dobby situation?
Everyone all right? Lurker? Locos. Broken.
You accept who you are.
Well, who are she? Somebody tell me what's going on. Don't chat. It's kind of rhetorical. No spoilers. That was a pretty cool scene.
We're done. Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia.
Fuck!
Old Lumiere. Trophy earned. Back at camp.
Oh, glory. Thank you, mon ami.
Is that other rock gonna give him the ability to fly with us?
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Family's complicated.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning
Poor Noko.
in circles, your blind eyes on the dial.
Why would he murder the little Gestrel?
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us.
Oh, this guy.
Excuse me.
Literally a dead end.
Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are Axons, yes, Like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumia, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
We'll bring you these Axon hearts.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
So that was a Dobby situation. Dobby's like, Harry Potter. Dobby's friends. Poor Noko. For some reason, Renoir killed him. We don't know why. Alright, I only have 2 resplendent chroma catalysts, so I'm just pretty darn hesitant to spend them. You know? Alright, this is Stalin. We got Malarum. Allies recover 20% health on switching to Virtuose stance. That's pretty nice. Minoko needs some more points. Let's get him up there, man. All right, we'll stop there. Jack, how's it going, man? How are you doing, my friend? Been a minute. Whew, excuse me. I'm like having to sneeze a bunch. All right, let's do auto rush. And then healing counter. That's nice. Healing counter's nice. Doing well, Jack. Really enjoying playing Expedition 33, this game, as well as Dune Awakening recently, so just having a lot of fun. What's new with you, man? Recover 3% health on parry. Okay, that could be nice. %30 increased damage on stun targets. Gain shell if fighting alone. Shared care when healing an ally. Right. Perilous parry. Plus 3 AP on killing an enemy. Alright, go with that. Augmented attack could be good for him. 25% increased counter attack damage. This is augmented counter 1. Combo attack actually would be pretty nice to have. Alright, so let's take that off. What's this? Let's take that off and go combo attack on him. He's got 4. What are we going to spend his 4 on? He's got 5. Be nice if these were like in the same places. All right, let's see. Breaking counter. Take that away. That away. That away, and then let's do combo attack, maybe. Powering attack's also pretty nice. All right, overall, though, I feel good about this. I feel good about all this. All right. Jack said, that's cool. I was just playing 5 Nights at Freddy's. Got to night 3. Let's just say I was so scared my heart skipped 5 beats. It's awesome, man. I love those kinds of games. I've never played 5 Nights at Freddy's, though. But when the fall rolls around, we start getting closer to Halloween, I definitely want to circle back to some of those type of horror games, as well as like Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy, like those types of, I don't know, Halloween-esque games that I enjoy. What should I play? All right, let's see what we got. Our Painted Family. Let's talk to all these guys.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I know, Co.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko? Yeah.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalag stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded. I admit I'm afraid of you.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
Oh yeah, turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're mortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though.
Remember the time you got stuck under a building for a year? Remember that time when you challenged Esquier to a duel?
Remember that time when you challenged Esquier to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Esquier is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Minoko and Verso fall back in the familiar pattern of their camaraderie. Relationship level increased. Minoko, level 1!
Good times indeed.
They spend a bit more time bragging before going back to the others. Jack said, by the way, are you going to stream the Superman update tomorrow in Fortnite? No. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. The Crimson Wife is going away on a trip on Saturday, so we're all hanging out with her tomorrow night before she leaves, so I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm planning to stream Fortnite next Friday, so in 1 week. So, we'll check things out in a week. Get some Fortnite in next Friday night. That's the plan.
Ready for the Axons? Of course you are.
Do you want to spend time with Mael? Yeah. We'll spend time with everyone. Verso joins Mael, who is throwing rocks by the lake.
Throwing rocks again?
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Esquier would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
Would that make you the paintress then? Would that make you Lumiere then? I'll say Lumiere.
Would that make you Lumiere then?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. stone after stone after stone, knowing they'll never come back.
And knowing you'll never stop.
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it.
Yeah, I enjoy depressing poetry too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Minoko. I'm currently
That's fair.
comparing it
That
to
tracks.
Bats and Owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to read yours?
Do I get to read yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine, if I get to read yours.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Mael and Verso feel closer to each other. Relationship level increased to 2! I don't understand, like, what difference that makes, though. Like, what... does that have any effect increasing the relationship level? Does it change anything? Mael and Verso spend some time together. Mael proves to be extremely critical of Verso's writing. They go back to the others after Mael is done teasing Verso.
Lune. Okay. We'll, talk later then.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Doesn't seem like she wants to spend time with Verso, but okay. Lune intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Trust works both ways.
All right, as a gesture of good faith.
Right? As a gesture of good faith. I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Now this could be interesting.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Lune spends some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. Relationship level increased to 1! When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to 0?
I didn't think you cared about odds.
Never tell me the odds!
Lune and I have less than a year. But Mael's different.
Do you want to spend time with Sael? Yeah. We'll spend time with everybody tonight, Crimson Knights. Verso approaches Sael, who seems open to talking.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something epic then, full of battle and danger. Something unusual, strange wonders and mysteries.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, hmm? Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and Sael spend the next few minutes arguing whether Sael should also share. Sael continues to tease Verso, who remains evasive. Verso and Sael's relationship grows a little bit. And yet the relationship level has increased to 1! We're really making relationship progress. Sheesh. They head back to the others. Thanks for that, Jack. Oh, we gotta talk to Esquier.
Esquier?
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
Do you want to spend time with Esquier? Yes! We're doing it, Crimson Knights. We're having a nice little camp bonding time with everybody.
Of someone.
Who? Mael?
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
We're same.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Yep, Verso the Wise.
Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Esquier the Great? No, wait. How about Esquier the Brave? Oh, no. Esquier the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Esky and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. Relationship level increased to 2! They talk a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Alright, we've talked with everybody. Crimson Knights, we did it. Check up on the others. See what happens here.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I still feel like that's like her mom, and he's her uncle or something. Renoir's her grandfather.
I don't know. That surprised me when he told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
All right. I do wonder if we missed some interactions at previous camp times. I possibly did miss some. I'm not sure. I thought I had talked to everybody, but I feel like I probably missed some. Dogpool says, I was confused why it was a big deal that was his dad. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe they felt like since it's his dad, they're secretly working together and, you know, Verso's not actually on their side or something. You can talk to them more than one time in a camp?
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
You want to spend time with Minoko. So will this be different, though? Verso approaches Minoko, who's carefully cleaning his Nevron legs.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
He loves feet more than Sabi. Yes, I too find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes, I too find the legs of our
Thank you,
enemies
David. How's it going, man? I've been sneezing tonight.
I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell and the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against Stalax, does it?
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against Stalax, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Especially when he's wearing a bathing suit and a life ring around his neck.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah, me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a Stalact.
Perfect. In that case, want to go intimidate some Stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I don't think we have 20 yet, but alright.
I've missed you. Alright then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Minoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together with great gusto. Relationship level increased. 2! Luna comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Just a random tidbit there. Alright, so like, should I keep talking to people or should we move on here? David said, they have a cool voice battle. Make calls to random women and see who can pull more.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
Both Dogpool and David said up to me.
And do you think our chances
I know
are
it's a lot of like
close to
kind of
zero?
cutscenes and stuff to be watching, but
Lune and I have less than a year.
I mean, I don't know what we get from increasing the relationship level, but I guess we get at least more backstory and relational information.
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
Over 100 years, actually, so it's hard to choose.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right. Let me think.
Okay, I'm gonna share something really dark with you. Okay, I'm gonna share something deeply personal with you.
Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
He's like, it's actually a wig.
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and His apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me, to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
Pretty high chances, since 100% of everyone who's ever left has never come back.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
That's pretty crazy, actually, to think about that way.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Yes, she did. That was a high bar for a dark and personal story.
Come back with a better story next time.
Though Verso's story was rather lacking, Sael appreciates Verso slightly more than before. Relationship level increased to level 2! Sael and Verso spent a bit too long teasing each other before going back to the others. They got a little bit of chemistry between them. A little bit of chemistry going on there.
Lune. Okay.
Verso approaches Lune. He can see that she wants to ask him more questions.
I've been wondering, why stay on the continent alone? Why not return to Lumia?
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter, none of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost missed those times. You know the dome shield? Father and I helped build that.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the Paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones.
Interesting. The early expeditions were search and rescue, and they didn't even know about the Paintress.
Like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home.
She doesn't want the dark and personal stories, and he's telling her the dark and personal stories. Meanwhile, Sael wants the dark and personal stories, and he gives her shallow.
What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the Paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
I don't know what that is. Viennoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too.
Don't know what we're talking about.
What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
High praise.
Lune feels more relaxed in Verso's presence. She appreciates that Verso has shared actual useful information. Relationship level increased to level 2! Lune becomes lost in thought, reflecting on the information that Verso has shared. Verso feels ignored and goes back to the others. What's our level with him?
Esky.
I'm
About.
Dad?
He's not.
I don't remember what our level with SK is. Verso approaches SK, who stares intensely at his armband.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Blows a tiny raspberry. Are you jealous?
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
That is very fair, SK. Very fair.
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
And by that he means absolutely.
You barely have arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a headband.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. We'll see what I can do.
Big brain moves. He actually got him one. Happy now?
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
Ever. SK's even more excited than usual. Verso has given SK the greatest gift ever. SK is overcome with emotion. Relationship level increased to 3! SK dances around with his armband for a bit before they return to the others. Alright, so if I move on, am I gonna have another opportunity to have these conversations and increase relationship levels later? Or do I have to like do it all right now? I guess that's what I'm wondering. Like, can we do more later? You can do it at any camp whenever you want to. It's not just this special camp after this. Okay. All right. I think we've done enough for now. This has been a lot. All great cutscenes and everything, but it's been a lot. Write in the journal of Gustave's apprentices. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustave's journal to honor his memory. She writes about old Lumiere and how their city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. She hopes Gustave's apprentices will read this journal someday. Maëlle heads back. All right, time to go to sleep, my friends. SKA ability unlocked. Swim through coral reefs. Oh, okay. So we can't fly yet. Expedition escape. SKA can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag. Wait, what? We can go back? Wait, so we can go back to Lumiere? Is that what that means? No. You can go back to the open worlds. Oh, okay. Alright, so where are we? We just came out of here. This is Old Lumiere. And now we could go to... whatever these are. Defeat the 2 Axons on the respective islands to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. Okay, so now we are actually making it relatively far north, but there's still a lot, it seems, that we could explore.
Let us get wet.
Let us get wet. What's up, dude? What's up? First strike. Combo. Smashes the ground.
Finesse and grace.
Summon 2 fire orbs. They're about to shoot. Oh, okay.
Take cover.
Alright, he should be dead. Good. Brazalor switches stance. Ow. Pretty good attack. Pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. He's dead. Welcome back, Sabi. You were gone for so long and you even switched platforms on us now. Alright, we got Chatian and Cruelorum up to level 10. Thanks for the GG, Sabi. Stream's going well. Got a lot of good cutscenes and backstory while you were gone. I think you also missed a big boss battle, actually. Pulled that one out of my butt. I can't believe I beat Renoir. I had my reserve team have to come out, and I was down to my last character, Sael, and we managed to actually win. Alright, so we're back here. I don't think we've ever been in here, though.
Time for a swimsuit.
Yeah, the game is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The open world is cool, the way that they did it. The overworld, I guess you could say. The overworld map. Now that thing looks creepy, whatever that is. Boom. Ow.
Let's spill something.
Let's cut the path. Here we go.
Bye-bye. See you later. Alright, we learned some Luminas. Critical vulnerability. 25% increased chance on defenseless enemies. Okay. Okay, so let's again look at this. These are all learned. Alright, so what else could we sort of learn? Accelerating heal. Healing an ally also applies a rush for 1 turn. Yeah. Charging tint. 5% of a gradient charge on using an item. And then critical vulnerability. 25% increased chance on defenseless enemies. Longer shell. Plus 1 AP on battle start. Energizing start 4. And health 513. Okay. Apply shell for 3 turns on battle start. On applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. Critical vulnerability. At death's door. Alright, let's see what else we gotta learn here. Inverted Affinity. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. So... what does that mean? Inverted Affinity. On receiving damage, consume 1 AP to take 30% less damage. Gain powerful if fighting alone. Deal 50% more damage if fighting alone. Alright, we're trying to learn a whole bunch of new abilities here. So that's just that beach. Let's keep on going. Life's a beach, I'm just playing in the sand. We're storming the beaches of Normandy.
Ready to evade.
He absorbed my attack because...
Okay.
because she is fire affinity. Lunade triggers Terraquake. Two fire orbs. Oh, got me.
Not impressed.
Okay, we got a kill. Great. Excellent. Saparum, level 10.
Good stuff.
Bunch of chroma. Let's go spend it.
Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal?
Alright. We could get a messy bun for Mael. A messy bun for Luna. Short haircut for Sael. And Gustav's haircut for Verso. Wow. Really, it's kind of awkward. Hey, Gustav's dead, and you kind of took his place. Why don't you cut your hair the same as him, and let's pretend that you are him. Wow, she actually looks a lot different that way. She looks a lot different with the messy bun haircut. It seems like there's still something over this way. Is this gonna be danger? Falling leaves, dangerous. All right, so we're still under-leveled for this area. Apparently. All right, there's another one of these creepers. Let's get him. Chromatic moissonneuse. Okay, I'm glad you got like what? How many attacks do you get? Alright, something tells me this is not gonna go well. Oh my gosh, this is not gonna go well.
Okay, she's dead.
expedition's not over.
Alright, let's go for Pierce. Yeah, I didn't do anything, man.
Let's carve a path. Radiance away.
Alright, we broke her. But, I mean, what can we really do?
Not giving up.
Alright, we did 10,000 damage there, but no longer stunned. Now it's stronger?
Okay.
Oh my gosh! What was even the point of healing her, dude? Wow, 500 damage. Incredible.
Brilliant light.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh man, hit me one time and I'm dead.
The storm is coming. Here.
You're outmatched.
I just don't think I can win this.
Use your fire. I would have lived. Incoming.
Dang it. If I like mess up one time, I die.
Watch out.
Yeah. Can't do this yet. Let's dance.
Seriously? Jeez! Come on! I can just spend the whole battle just reviving myself. Woods, how's it going, dude?
Luna, careful. Get ready.
dude. It's ridiculous. I should just die. I mean, I just don't think I can win this. Alright, broken, stunned. Messed up a little bit there. It's stronger now?
Watch out, my elf.
This is ridiculous, guys. Woods, glad to hear that you're blessed.
I won't lose again.
Watch out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm under leveled for this. I don't really feel like trying to grind this out.
Let's dance.
Oh, good. You get to do like it just killed all 3 of my team members in 1 turn. The heck, dude? Sabi said, love how blood and dirt sticks on the characters. Do these guys ever take showers? I mean, do they not have showers out here? Yeah, Dogpa, I don't feel like trying to grind that out. That's just silly.
Time for a swim.
I guess there's always a flee option, like you don't have to just die. I actually always forget that there is a flee option. Visages. All right, I mean, let's just go over here. I don't know. I feel like everywhere we're going, we're under-leveled, which kind of kills the fun of exploration, IMO. It's like, oh, yeah, you can explore and go everywhere. I mean, you're just gonna get one shot, so you can't actually explore. You can go exactly where we want you to go. Visages. Wood said, what's the crown next to my name mean? That means that you are a top fan of the stream. In fact, let me go look at it just for funsies. It's a new thing that they added, I think. So you can actually look at the top fan leaderboard right now. Sabyasachi is number 1. Woods is number 2. And David is number 3. And it says you got different, like, you each get 75 experience. The top 3 get special badges in live chat, resets every stream so you can always try again. You need to collect, how do you get on the leaderboard? You collect experience points by sending live chat messages, super chats, super stickers. Okay. So it's a cool little new feature that YouTube added, which I think is pretty cool. I like it. Oh, look, there's Esquier. He's like, you guys go on.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
An advantage.
An advantage. Oh my gosh, look at all these faces, dude. Whose faces are these?
Singing.
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
This is like those masks that attacked us before.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Uh-oh. Chat has disconnected from chat. That looks like a Elden Ring type of armor.
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Don't know what that means, but all right, thank you for that.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Why'd you like that interaction so much, Dogpool? Sabi said BRB. Alright, so he's got 8, so now he can get Strike Storm, so let's unlock that. And let's see where that might go well. I might put that instead of Berserk Slash. He's got 7, but she needs 8 for Pyrolyse, so we're gonna hold on to that. 3, 1. Yeah. Alright. Said it was just much different from the rest of the game's characters. Alright. So I can go straight to him, or I can take other paths. I feel like I want to go a different path. I don't want to go straight to him. Let's see what's up this way. Okay. Scenery has changed suddenly. Can I go in there? Okay. I don't know. That's weird. I don't understand. So Dogpool's saying we are going in and out of this guy's mouth? Ah, okay. First strike. Dang it.
Bring it on. Radiance.
Ow. Oh my gosh. It just super healed itself.
Chroma is flowing.
Good, 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 good.
Radiance away.
We broke him. We broke him, and we killed him. Contorso, level 11, Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. Those are pretty rare for us right now. So those are nice to get. Let's take a look at Contorso. Switch to rank S on break. Base attack can break. 100% critical chance on rank S. All right, we'll try it out. Why not? This is Expedition 39.
I know they're Nevrons, but witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
You said that was a lucky drop dog pull? Is it actually random? Okay, I wasn't sure if we would actually fight them or not.
Watch out, Mayal.
Got him! Dogpool said yes, the drops are random. I didn't realize that. I kind of assumed that they were pre-programmed drops. Oh wait, why did I do that? I didn't even need to heal them.
Interesting.
Didn't even need to heal them. Exhaust to us. Okay, interesting. gradient counter, baby. How's he no longer stunned? I literally just broke him. Get wrecked, bro. 40,000 XP from that. Took no damage. Let's go. Learned a bunch of Luminas. I know, I broke him and then it was his turn. I get it, I get it. I just don't like it. That's all I'm saying. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst gained. Thank you, Sabi.
Perfect.
Somebody hiding Chroma over here. I got you. Chromatic Ramasura.
Watch out.
Okay, that didn't go well. Attacks again.
Ready to parry.
Again?
Oh well.
How many freaking attacks do you get, my boy? Again?
Watch out.
Brace yourself.
Oh my gosh. What is that, like 5 in a row? What is happening right now?
Careful now. Just try it.
What am I missing right now? What the heck just happened? He just got infinite turns? What just happened? That guy literally just got like infinite turns. I mean, what am I even supposed to do? Am I under leveled for this area? I'm confused, man. He's a chromatic. I mean, so I guess, like, what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to avoid him? Like, am I not supposed to be able to defeat him at this point? I don't understand. I guess I just don't understand what I could even do. He just got infinite turns. Doesn't make any sense. Do I have to, like, the only way to beat him is to perfectly counter him?
What have we here?
Glass cannon. Deal 25% more damage, but take 25% more damage. Like, should I even fight this guy again? Yeah, I don't know.
Incoming!
Invigorating.
Please survive.
Your turn to dance.
I don't know. I can't even get, like, a parry off.
Get ready. Oh well.
Yep, this is still just dumb.
Okay.
Oh well.
Energized. Energized. Invigorating. Why, yes, I love a dance.
I don't understand. I just never get a turn. Alright. Cool. Well, that's dumbest thing in the world. So I guess we're just gonna leave. Do you guys get infinite attacks too over here, or are you like normal? Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If the character is healed while inverted, they take damage instead. Why do we look inverted? So that's pretty interesting. My, what lovely feet.
Let's carve a path. Radiance away.
Run on.
Get ready.
pretty powerful. Good powerful attacks right there. All right, we got some new feet.
Interesting.
We got an energy tint shard. You know, I pretty much never use energy tints in the game. I haven't used them yet. Probably should be. Because especially if I'm exhausted, using energy tints would make a lot of sense, huh?
Just try it. Not impressed.
I don't need skills. I'll just beat you with my attacks. All right, another new foot. There are new feet afoot. When breaking burn. Another resplendent chroma catalyst. Always good to have.
Expedition
39.
Albert. Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. Fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely. Almost like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though.
They still do, though.
This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
Maybe. Seems like I would say we've got maybe about half of the voices or the journals so far. A mask. It seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who lives in between. Behind his veil, emotions swell. For a life force to paint. What is he but a reflection of... sadness. Something happens. Oh, he spits out some enemies for me to fight. Oh, interesting. This looks like that boy. Sorrowful Chapelier. Applies exhaust to Monoko. Form a short combo.
Careful now. Not impressed.
Ready to parry.
Why, yes, I love to dance.
Let's do Strike Storm. Yeah, let's do Strike Storm.
Time to strike.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Let's dance.
Applies exhaust to Mael. Wait. Oh, he had a status effect of being inverted. Daggone it. I didn't even see that. All that did was get rid of one shield, launches masks.
Minoko, parry.
Exhaust to Minoko.
Let's carve a path.
Your turn to dance.
Oh my gosh.
That's more like it.
Shoot. All right, now 2 out of my 3 are dead. He's exhausted, he's marked, he's alone.
I'm better.
How does that hit? I guess I'm just not dodging.
Let's spill some ink. Guard up.
Thank you for more exhaust.
Bring it on.
How many times can you apply exhaust to me, man?
Please survive.
It's gotta be dead. Now it's just this last guy. The sorrowful Chapelier. I don't think there's any point of trying to attack, so... Got him! Barely. Busharo, level 11, and a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, along with 53,000 XP. Thanks for the GG's dog pool. No thanks to Sabi for accusing me of DCing from chat when I'm focusing on a very important and difficult battle in a game that I'm trying to play in order to entertain you people! The sad guy's dead. Busharo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crimson has officially disconnected from the chat.
Busharo is for... Busharo is for Minoko. Start battle in Agile Mask. Agile... So what is... Oh, so we always start in... This... Monokoro, I guess you could say, always starts you in balanced. This one would start in agile and apply rush for 3 turns and much higher power. So that's a nice upgrade for us.
Emotional damage.
Sabi seems to be going a little bit nuts with it.
Did you hear that?
That was the Axon.
I have come! These masks seem to so let's keep doing that.
Let's keep doing that.
There is a big difference between your power and my power.
Guess we should just rest.
Another day, another victory for the OG, taking down the sweats.
Another day, another victory for the OG. Blue Raga. Hi. Lovely to meet you. Bravo on surviving out here. Alright, let's fight him. Get those discounts. We'll use Mael as we usually do. Oh, I forgot she's inverse though. Is that gonna be a problem for me? Probably.
Let's dance. On me. Let's dance.
I think I'm gonna lose. Like, what is the point of being inverted? That's what I don't understand. Alright, I lost. Long ago, this island was just like any other. Some humans even decided to come and build their life here. Then the tremors came, the landscape changed, and the humans were nowhere to be found. I hope we meet again. It's a tad lonely around here. Alright, let's look at the Pictos, because she's got inverted affinity, but like, what is the point of it? Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. Alright. If you can survive 3, you gotta be able to survive 3 turns. Sure, Sabi, I'll do another voice chat with you, man. Alright, let's try doing it with Luna instead.
Toughness of earth. I'll do it.
Man, his hesitation just like throws me off. I can't dodge or parry. I'm not doing a good job with it.
I'll do it.
Except for that, I finally dodged one. Alright, does she have anyone that can break? I don't think she can actually break anyone.
I'll do it. Let us stay.
That's the only one I can dodge. I think it says it does break damage, but it doesn't say it can break them. I think that's a difference, right? I don't know. Thanks for the duel. It's been ages since I've had this much fun. Satan. So this says on turn start, gain 1 shield if at least 1 sun charge is active. Level 10, apply 5 foretell on enemies that break shields. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll buy it. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. We could get up to 5 of these. Healing Share. Receive 15% of all heals affecting other characters. That's kind of nice, too. Alright, let's get that. Then let's get 2 Resplendent Chroma Catalysts, I guess. And now we don't have enough... We don't have enough chroma to get the rest of the stuff. All right. I think we'll end here. We can do a little brief voice chat with Sabi, and then we'll close out for the night. Honestly, I was expecting tonight a little bit more like revelation than what we got. Like basically all we really learned tonight in terms of a, you know, big secret is that Verso's father is Renoir. But honestly, I really was expecting more than that. I thought they were going to tell us like a secret about Mael, like who is Mael really? Why does everything feel familiar to her? Why does she seem to be the key to something here? We didn't really get any of those answers. So I thought we were going to get something along those lines tonight, but we didn't. All right, we've got Sabi on board in the Discord. He's got big things to share.
Heyo, heyo, Crimson and awesome Crimson community. How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing well, Sabi. How are you, man?
First of all, Crimson, I'm very sad because you were not be able to get into the final act of this game. I was so excited, you know.
The final act? I feel like we still got a long way to go before we get to that.
Oh, you're not ready for this final act, Crimson. Make sure to get your supplies up and ready to go.
Yeah, I think we got a long way to go. I mean, if the max level in this game is 99, we're only like level 33, so I think there's still a lot of game left to be played right now. Is Dogpool trying to get in here too?
Will you do the after contents of this game? Like after doing 100%
Welcome, Dogpool.
the side quest and stuff?
Dogpool hopped in with us. Sabi, what are you saying?
About the after content of this game, like will you do the aftermatch of this game, like after doing 100%, will you do the side quest or other like collectible things or achievements in this game?
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get like crazy about trying to 100% the game. But you know, I think we're currently on track to explore most of it, collect most of the things. You know, I'm planning on doing most of the content, but I'm not gonna try to like scrape for 100%. I think we'll just, but we're gonna do, it seems like we're doing a pretty thorough playthrough. I'm not rushing through the game.
Loving it throughout it, especially the music, the environment. Oh my god, I feel like I'm in heaven.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm enjoying it. So I'm just you know, a game like this I'm just enjoying. I'm not trying to rush through it. But I feel like the pace is pretty good, so I don't feel like it's dragging on.
And go with your own pace, Crimson. Enjoy the game however you want. That's the main thing. Also, before we talk about anything, can you check out my profile picture? Discord? And what my name says?
Sabi Lena Williams? I don't know what that is.
It's my, you know, female name. New female name.
Okay.
Well,
what's the profile picture? I can't really tell what it is.
That is a Pokemon from Pokemon XY called Delphox.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh.
You love it, Crimson.
Is this a furry thing now?
It is a Pokemon, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. So before anything else, I would like to give a huge shout out to Dogpool here, of course, for convincing our host, who always disconnects from chat, of course, for playing this game.
Oh, yeah. That's a Crimson. You're doing pretty good though.
I'm not that great with like parrying, and I don't know. I mess up a lot, but we're making it through. So.
Play
What's
Sekiro,
your-
you will be god in pairing.
What character do you like the best so far?
That's a good question, man. Just thinking about the different characters. I mean, I feel like I like Mael the best of all the characters. Even just, you know, in the combat sense, I really like Mael's combat. I think Minoko has a pretty cool combat style, and Luna's good. I guess I just haven't messed as much with Sael.
I never really was very good with Sael.
She's a good backstop character for me, at least the way that I have her built, so I'm happy with that. I feel like I built her as a good backstop character, like to make the last stand, so I feel good about that. And then Verso and Gustav, I feel like both of those guys are not as strong or something. I don't know.
There was more to that. There was more revelation to that scene than what you realize, though.
Okay. Like, am
So
I
you didn't-
supposed to realize it or not really?
You didn't catch it.
Like, is it something that I'm supposed to have caught? Or
It's something that you just missed. You didn't. Something was said, and you must have not caught it.
Gotcha. So you caught it when you were playing through.
I did not catch it until my second playthrough.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
So it's understandable. If you're go back and watch the cutscene, and maybe you'll figure it out.
In the battle against Renoir? Like
Yeah.
that whole thing?
You're over halfway done with the game though.
Am I? I mean, I feel like I'm only a third of the way to like max level, if even that, right?
Yeah, you don't get max level, trust me.
Well, you said you got max level, right?
Yeah, I got max level, but that was like way. By the time I finished the game, I was level 60.
So you finished the game and you were only a level 60.
Yeah.
And then you played more at so you could play more after the game's over?
Yeah, because there's a lot of side stuff that like I agree with you. Like a lot of the side stuff that you're at right now, it's just all over leveled for you. And it's just like, well, there's no point in me exploring it because it's all stuff I can't do.
Okay.
So yeah, I couldn't do it until I was like level like level 80 and stuff.
So you can do that stuff technically after you beat the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking this is a game that, like, when it's over, it's just over, you know?
I thought so too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. You'll understand later, and I'll explain more to you later. But yeah, I thought the end of the game was the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like the kind of game where that's how it would go. You know, it doesn't feel like a game where there would be a lot of post-game content or something like that. So that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing any a lot of side activity after you're done though, unless you're like really enjoying the game and you really want to just check it all out.
So you feel like generally focusing on the main stuff is fine?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
But I felt like the same way you did. I was like the whole point of exploration was like kind of like off-putting after I'm like everything I'm going to is just killing me.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to like, explore and not rush the game and like, do side content as we're going. And But I feel like everywhere I go, it's like, danger, you're under leveled. Oh, here's a random guy on a beach. Oh, actually, he's just gonna one-shot you. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just go to where you're telling me to go then, 'cause
Yeah.
what the heck?
I hate like how you were fighting that one chromatic guy, and he's in the sorrow place that you were at,
Yeah.
and you gotta like perfect parry him to get your turn. That's like so ridiculous. I hate that they put him in there. It's like if I can't fight him, don't put him in the goddamn area.
So, like, with that, let's use that as an example. That character, or that enemy, it's in this area. Is this like an enemy that you return back to later in the game to defeat?
Yeah, all chromatic enemies, I just left them alone until end game.
Okay,
There
so
were very few of them that I went to before I was level 99. After I was level 99, I came back to all of them and whooped all of their asses.
okay. See, I'm just like, what the heck? I got a perfect parry you. You get like 5 swings. I got a perfect parry all of it to even get a turn? Like, what the heck?
You didn't see it yet, but there's this back in the earlier areas in the water. There's like this giant dude just walking around, and he looks like a piece of like, you know how you go to like museums and they got them like little stick figure men that are made of like pipes and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks like that. And he's just walking around in the water, and he just one shot me, and I'm just like, after like level 60, and he just one shot me, and I'm just like, dude, I was like,
what the heck?
What the hell are you doing? I had to come back later. Yeah.
I mean, I grinded a couple bosses that were higher than me, but it's like I don't feel like doing that a lot. It's just not.
No, it's not fun.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you're gonna get, if it's gonna be rewarding, and also you got an audience too.
But all that aside, I'm enjoying it a lot and definitely excited to see where this is all going, because I still don't really know. I can't. It's hard to guess. We'll see.
Yeah, it's all very it's all hard to guess at what's going on in the story. They feed you just enough.
Yeah, it's interesting because like they have all these conversations or give you little tidbits of information, but then I'm like, you're sort of telling me something, but really I have no idea what you're saying or talking about. Yeah. So
I didn't understand why everybody was so mad at Verso for not saying that's his dad. Like, I was like, I don't know how that would help you guys or affect you guys at all.
Right. Yeah, I
didn't
kind of agree with you.
It's like, but somebody else explained it to me, and they're like, "Oh, well, Lune wants to know all information of everything." I was like, "Well, that doesn't help her at all either." And he hasn't given them a reason to distrust them.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess like they just don't know him, so if they feel like he's hiding something from them or not telling them everything, then, you know, I guess that makes them question his motives, or they just don't know him well enough to know what he's doing or what he's about.
Gustav was my favorite.
I still can't believe he's dead. That completely took me by surprise. I assumed that he probably would have to die and sacrifice himself at some point, just the way his relationship with Mael was set up. But I was not expecting it in the first act of the game. So that really surprised me.
Bobby, did you watch a full playthrough of this game, or have you played it all, or what?
I only watched it because my computer is too low. It cannot handle the game. So yeah, I watched it on YouTube and full playthrough.
Oh wow.
It's a shame, Sabi. Yeah, it'd be amazing experience for yourself. Yeah. But I do
Yeah, I would
understand.
love to. That
So
game
what
is
were you
such a
hoping
masterpiece.
to talk about or share, Sabi?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just
I was wanting to share about Expedition 33 and the development of this game. So, Crimson, would you like to share your thoughts on what do you know about this game and the development?
I don't know that much about it. I didn't really follow it, but I mean, I guess I know it's a bunch of, you know, ex devs that came together to make this, right?
Yeah.
So
So
it's done by
so
it's done by professionals, but you know, I guess they I guess they technically form their own studio or whatever, but it's like a new studio, but it's also like professionals that made the game.
Yep. So let me share this that Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a 2025 turn-based role-playing game with real-time mechanics developed by French studio Sandfall Interactive and published by Kepler Interactive. Set in a dark fantasy world inspired by Belle Époque France, the game follows the members of Expedition 33 as we are playing the main characters, you know, on and this game was released on April 24, 2025 on all platforms, which selling over 12 million units within 33 days. As you know, 33 expedition number. And do you know that why they're still called Expedition 33 instead of any other name? Because the developers were um, ex-developers of Ubisoft,
Right.
who left in 2020 to work full time because the ex-founder who whose name is like um yeah, Tom Gillerman, or I'm probably butchering it, I think. Tom Gillerman. Hold on, I'll share it in chat so you can look at it. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Seems good enough. I don't know how to say his name.
Him and Guillermo Borch. He was an ex Ubisoft employee too because he wanted to create something inspired by Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy games. Their turn based features, their mechanics, and that is how they came together and developed this studio. This game was originally started in Unreal Engine 4, but later transitioned to Unreal Engine 5. As we're seeing it like cinema, absolute cinema.
Yeah. No, that definitely was a good move. Yeah, I guess I didn't actually realize that they formed as long ago as they did. 2020, I mean, this is the only game that they've made, but they obviously hit an absolute home run with it. But yeah, I guess in my mind I was thinking that they had formed more recently. But yeah, I guess what, you know, it's not like it's, on the one hand, it's a smaller studio that's newer. This is the only game they've made. On the other hand, it's not really like an indie game. At least
It's
the way
like
I
double A
define it.
studio game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it
Double A
is, a
studio,
double-A studio.
which has like I already said it, $50, I mean $50 million or less budget for this game compared to like AAA titles who have like over 1,000 team members or hundreds of millions of
Right.
dollars, as we all know.
I wonder how much money this game made.
I know that they announced they sold 2 million copies. I don't know if they announced anything afterwards. And then they got the money from Game Pass. So I have no idea.
So
Oh, it's
wait,
3.3 million.
how many sales did you say?
I know that they said that they did 2 million sales.
Looks like,
but I don't know if they said anything else after that though.
this is saying
Oh, you mean copies?
3.3 million copies in the first 33 days, not including Game Pass downloads. So
Yeah.
one estimate put the revenue at 85 millions at that point.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You mean about the copies? Yeah, it sold about like 500,000 copies in 24 hours, earning 25 million USD. 1 million copies, excuse me, in 3 days, 50 million USD. 2 million copies in 12 days, and earning 100 million USD. And finally, 3 million copies in 33 days, earning 165 million USD.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, they did really good, especially for being in Game Pass. Yeah.
Right.
Also,
well, I didn't really pay for it. I don't know what they get from my little Game Pass subscription, but I don't know that I would have bought the game because honestly, I think seeing like, oh, it's a turn-based game, just something about like what I saw in the original preview, I was kind of like, you know, it looks nice, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. But then the fact that it was on Game Pass, I didn't have to pay anything extra, and you said I should check it out. I was like, well, why not? You know, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I totally just do not like turn-based. So if it wasn't in Game Pass, I wasn't gonna try and spend my money on that.
Well, but you liked this game, you said.
Yeah.
So you liked it in spite of it being turn-based, or did you like the way this implemented the turn-based?
I like the way they implemented the turn-based in this.
Okay.
There was more to it than just wait for your turn.
Right. Yeah, I think it's a good blend, but I like that it's heavier on the turn-based than it is on real-time. Because I think that made me like the Final Fantasy VII Remake less, that all the combat is like real-time. And I was like, well, that's the complete opposite of what the original game was, so I don't know. It kind of
I tried a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I just didn't like the I didn't like the team management I had to do in combat.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake for like what it was eventually, but in terms of like the nostalgia back to Final Fantasy VII, I think I would have enjoyed it more if it had been a system more like this, where it's like, it's still turn-based like Final Fantasy VII was, but, you know, we added more real-time elements to it to, like, just modernize it a little bit. But anyway, I think this game did a great job with it.
Yeah. Well, Crimson, it's getting past 12 for you, little buddy, and I'm sure you want to get to bed and spend some time with the wifey before she leaves.
Yeah, so she's going on a trip next week, which means I'll probably be streaming a lot next week because I'll just be at home with the kids every night.
So means everyday stream? Nice.
Pretty much. I mean, sometimes I get tired from like streaming that much, so sometimes I'll still take breaks, you know. But yeah, I'll stream a lot more than next week, but I won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow's her last night with us before she heads out. So no stream tomorrow, but we'll get a lot of streams in over the next week while she's gone.
Oh, I do have a question. So what's your next goal in Dune?
Yeah, so we finally got the Ornithopter, which was like a huge goal. That was really fun and challenging to get. I think.
Yes, Citrian or any of the boys, if they're going to get the game to join you.
I don't know if they're gonna get it. I thought Citrian might, but I don't know that he's gonna bite on it. It would be fun if there was like, you know, if we had like a guild or whatever, people working together. Because ultimately, like, where you want to get to is the deep desert, where you can like harvest spice and, you know, do kind of that end game type of content. But I think it's pretty hard to do it as a solo player. But ultimately, like, that's where I want to get. I want to get out into the deep desert and be able to harvest spice and just see what that end game content is. So for now, I want to advance some of the main and side quests, and I want to build an attack ornithopter So build like the better ornithopters. But I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I mean, I think eventually I'll get to a point where probably I'll mostly just play it off stream. I play it a good bit off stream already, but I still want to stream it a bit more because I feel like there's more good content we can get with it.
Sure.
So, anyways, well, thank you guys for a great voice chat conversation. Appreciate both of you, and glad you're enjoying the
Oh, and
Expedition
Crimson,
33 streams.
I wanted to ask that what are your plans after you've beaten Expedition 33? What will be the next game?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see how long I don't know how long it's going to take to like beat this game. So between this and Dune, I mean, we're kind of bouncing back and forth a little bit between this and Dune right now. And for all I know, I mean, that'll pretty much take us, I don't know, is that going to take us to the end of the summer? I don't know. But yeah, I think
in the middle of August.
Yeah, it'll probably at least get us that far. But then that may leave us with like a month or so. There's a couple like one-off streams I'd like to do for like some backlog games that I have, like I bought and never played. So I want to get those in, and then I don't know. I'm not completely sold on Borderlands 4. So I think we'll have to decide like if we want to do Borderlands 4 or skip it. If we
sold on it already, I'm gonna get it.
You're sold on
Borderlands
it?
4, I think, will be $80.
Yeah.
I thought that you were up in the air about it, Dogpool.
What are you talking about, Sabi? It's already there. Already said it was 70.
What?
Price is already out on Borderlands 4. It's 70.
Yeah, you can already pre-order it.
Oh, it's pre-order.
Well, if you're sold on it, then that puts me in that. I thought that you were hesitant about it, which made me feel even more like, well, if Dogpool's hesitant about it, then I don't.
No. I mean, like, I was hesitant where I was concerned what the price was going to be, but if it's
okay.
70, I'll bite the bullet on it. So Borderlands is one of my favorite franchise. I have all the games already. I've played them all the time.
Yeah.
I always go back to Borderlands 3, and I always go back to Borderlands 2, and I always play it every now and then.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll buy it and I'll play it.
Yeah, right. We still have to finish Borderlands 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, it's like if Borderlands 4 is coming out, I might. If I'm gonna put in energy, I'll put it on the new game. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, so I mean, Borderlands 4 is coming out. Ghosts of Yotai, those are kind of the two big games that are coming out, like in the fall, that I'd be interested in playing. So then it's a matter of just, filling in some potential time on before those come out. So I don't know. That's kind of my plan. It's loose.
Are you gonna play that Death Stranding game at all?
Oh, yeah, I was wanting to ask the same. Death Stranding 2.
I don't know. That game hasn't really. I don't know. I've never seen anything about Death Stranding that has really like interested me. I don't know. So...
Maybe give it a try, Crimson. For the first time, give it a try.
I played the first one. I got to chapter 7, and I was just like, I checked out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see. I'll look into it more, but everything that I've seen of it, I'm not sure that would be a game that I would get into very much. So, and Death Stranding 2, I'd have to pay for it. I don't think it's included on like the Game Pass or anything like that. So, not sure that I'm going to shell out for that one.
And you still have to play.
I would like to see. I want to see when my next stream night is, because I'm going to see if we can get you to play Sea of Thieves with us.
Oh, that would be fun. I've never played Sea of Thieves, but that has always been a game that I'd love to check out. but I feel like I'm pretty scared. Like, I feel like if I went in as a solo player, I would just get, I would not have a good time. Is what I'm thinking. So
you can play PvE.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can just play PvE nowadays.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that that's an option. I thought it was like, you know, PvEVP, and you'll just get attacked by other players immediately.
Bobby, do you have Sea of Thieves, or do you have Game Pass, or
No, I think I don't own Sea of Thieves.
can you play it?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
But I'll have to try.
All right, I'll see when I'll have to see when my next stream night is.
Well, I would happily sail the seas with you, Dogpool. That'd be fun.
That's
Yep.
Fun game. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
See you, Dogpool, and thanks for
Same.
the busy.
Later, guys.
Night, guys. Good talking with you. Bye. All right, Crimson Knights, that was a great conversation. Had a lot of fun, and it was really fun to have Dogpool join in as well. So thank you, Dogpool, and thank you, Sabi, for a great conversation. Thank you to all the Crimson Knights for checking out the stream tonight. Thank you for liking the video and being subscribed, joined, and followed on the channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Shout out to our top fans over on YouTube tonight. Sabi at #1 with 150 XP. Zachary Woods at #2 with 75, tied with David at 75 XP. Shout out to you guys. Thank you to all the Crimson Knights for joining tonight. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. Like I just said, I will not be streaming tomorrow night, but I'll be back on Saturday with some more Dune. We'll chill with some Dune, and then see where the rest of the week takes us from there. Have a good Friday, Crimson Knights, and I'll see you Saturday night.